What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Mxbikes video. And you guys can tell by the title, Season 2 of MXB Ranked is here. So, a lot of new features this season here. So Season 2, we now, as you can see here on my rider profile screen, we now have a global rating along with whatever principle of racing you do. So for me, I have SX and MX. All my history and stuff like that is still here. And as you know, we were Platinum MX and Gold SX riders. So the catch is they reset everybody back a level. So we got to kind of grind back to where we were. And we're not going to do that in today's video. We're going to only make a video about that when I actually make it back there. Or to the next level in general. I don't really play ranked a lot, to be honest with you. But as you can see here, as we're scrolling down to the screen, this is just some stuff that I have unlocked. Obviously, they added a lot more little calling cards. It's kind of like a ranked Call of Duty vibe now, which honestly I feel like is going to draw a lot of attention to it in this game, considering I'm sure I'm not alone when I say this, that a lot of us play a lot of other games rather than just Mxbikes. So, yeah, I heard the news and figured I'd hop on, make you guys a video. We'll do it's really awesome that, obviously they added all this cool stuff and now more little achievements, calling cards, stuff like that you can get. And I'm sure there's a lot more to cover in today's video. So we're going to jump into a MX lobby here. And yeah, we'll start off there. We'll do one of each. And yeah, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and I'll take you guys through the changes of Season 2. If you never watched my previous video when I announced that they have built a ranked system in this game, it is through mymxb.com. So are all the official Mxbikes races, series, stuff of that nature. So they do have a ranked tab on their website now. You guys can sign up, make an account. It's GUID locked and activated. So as you can see, I clicked on the MX freebies. So it'll bring you to that list and you download all the free tracks if you're in a freebie lobby. And this is for Gold Plus riders. So as you can tell, like I said, previous video, I ranked up to Platinum. And yeah, so it knocked everybody down a notch. Track voting, all that good stuff in the server rotation still works just as the same. And yeah, so we're going to vote for some tracks, start up this NA lobby with our boy Cleffy from TikTok. And we're going to jump right into video, boys.
Here we go, jumping right into it blind. The usual program, Cleffy on TikTok with me, grinding back our stats on ranked.
Now, I'm going to keep the tradition the same. We don't play ranked often whatsoever. So we just kind of pick a content day to kind of do it. And I'm going to get absolutely stuffed here. But yeah, long story short, we go into all of these races completely blind, not knowing the track, with about a 2-minute warm-up by the time we join this one. So this, by any means, is not going to be my best riding or anything like that. It's just some material for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, check out what Ranked's all about.
No way! God damn it. Alright, here we go. Proposoed out. Can't move in the quicksand over here. Alright, why is my game lagging really bad? What the fuck is going on?
So right now, pretty quiet race so far on the ranked. Now, gold and above is a pro lobby. So gold G1 plus when we signed up here is a pro lobby. So this is freebies. Everybody has the opportunity to vote no matter what skill level you are. And as you can tell, a rather easier track for whatever reason. I figured, same deal. And it looks like that is still very much present. It's obviously user voted for tracks and stuff of that nature. So, yeah, oddly enough, pretty much a drag strip type of track is still in the ranked server. I wish they were a little bit harder, a little bit more skill gap to show. But I kept this video in here because I think I believe we have the best lap time at the end of this, and on top of that, we make quite the comeback. So, yeah, see if we can reel them back in, boys.
Oh, what was that, man? I just wheelie randomly? That sucked. I was on a fucking heater too, bro. I would have ran a 121. God damn it. I clicked fourth and my bike just sand traction, Paboso. Oh, you're kidding me. We were going to be moving right up to the front. Cutting 5 seconds. Hello? I didn't even go off the track.
Obviously not stoked on the cuts here, and not stoked that I misjudged that line there. And yeah, wheelied right as I finally got my boy Cleffy here, catching back up to him, trying to reel him in. And yeah, the track is just so frustrating because it's so fast. It at the same time, it is easy for mistakes, being as easy as it is, and there's no ruts to catch you really. And yeah, just a very odd track to say the least, to be in the ranked server. So unfortunately, that's still gonna be present. Why wouldn't they let people vote for the track? So it's just kind of community rules. So it is what it is. It's nothing under their control, has nothing to do with ranked. It's just the kids that want to grind rank, they're voting for tracks that are maybe a bit easier because, maybe they're not qualifying for any of the pro or AMs or pro-am events or anything like that, or not running necessarily a series schedule, and they still want to be competitive in the game, this is kind of their way to do so. So this is kind of the way through the ranked system to then get you a little bit more prepared, I should say, for the actual official race series and stuff of that nature. So definitely a step in the right direction. If you guys haven't done ranked, I highly recommend you do, because it will mentally prepare you and physically prepare you for what the races are more so like in the competitive scene.
Fucking did it again.
Oh shit.
So sketchy. Blow that fucking part.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I fell again. Nah, nothing to do with you. Oh my god, again. Oh, that fucking race is done. I was running consistent 123s.
Really?
Yeah. That one that I was on where I wrecked, that was a 121 all day. I was up like 3 seconds. It might have even been a 119.
So rolling onto the white flag lap here, we got really good lap times compared to these other riders. Can we, looking like the leader's a bit out of my reach at this point due to all the mistakes that constantly haunt me in this game. But we're here for practice as well, just as everybody else. So we are definitely no better than, you know, your average competitive player, I'd say. But the reason I make these videos, guys, is because I am a pro rider in real life, so it kind of just makes sense. I feel like I at least have a general idea and a space in the content creation world for MX gaming. So yeah, gonna keep on keeping on here, see if we can at least run a good time if we're not gonna reel in these leaders, and see what we can do. Maybe we can give our boy Cleffy here a run for his money here at the end. And we're going to cross the line here. Not much progress, but a 122. It actually gave us the fastest lap time in the lobby by like 2 seconds. So I figured I'd leave it in here. I felt like if I didn't make mistakes, I definitely could have won that race. Didn't lose much time despite all my wrecks. But right here, we're going to take you into another feature. If you guys can see, on the side of the icon, now this is global ranking. These are the big dogs right here. Diamond, Crimson, stuff of that nature. But anyhow, it applies to everybody. These letters are how good of a rider you actually are. So if you're a hazard on the track, you may be like a C, B, A, so on and so forth. So figured I'd throw that in there. They did also add that. And yeah, here we are. We are lining up now for a Supercross lobby. Unfortunately, though, not super stoked on how they're doing the aerial lobby, at least. It's wide open. Open ranks completely and open bikes. So I'm going up against all 450s here. I'm a 250 rider on the 250 Husky. Switched over to the Supercross setup. And yeah, we're going to go give it absolute hell here. And let's see what happens in Supercross rank now for Season 2. And yup, just as depicted, another terrible start by the A-Lash. We just never seem to be able to nail these whatsoever. And yeah, Supercross, definitely not the strong suit. Not the strong suit whatsoever. And for whatever reason, these whoops just so challenging for some odd reason. I haven't even bothered qualifying for the last 2 Supercross AM races. Or Pro-Am races. They got rid of the amateurs for Supercross. So Pro-Am's the only option we got, and we've been about a second or two off of pace to actually qualify into a race to see if we can even make the heats and make it to the main at all. So yeah, gonna dice it up here with these guys, try to take some alternative lines, and yeah, try to hold my own against the 450s here, boys. So let's see if the 250s actually got it and I can stay the hell off the ground. Nope, that's not going to happen. An absolute roadblock at the end of that corner, and it seems like everyone was unfortunately landing in the exact same spot. So huge pile up there. And then the whoopies. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell's going on. I may or may not have been trying a new bike setup in this video. Truthfully, I really don't remember, which is why I'm kind of just trying to give you the ranked content and do a voiceover as I'm watching it the same time you guys are, basically. But yeah, if you guys don't know, the 250s, especially in Supercross, are so beyond challenging. I mean, you really have to stretch it out, and you have to hit everything so perfectly just to be able to clear these rhythms, land in the lane, run a good time, etc. So, as you can tell, a 450 may be able to recover from something like that and hop right back over. The 250s are not going to be able to. You got to come out swinging for every single thing, like you just saw right there, stretching it way out just to be able to get over it. Everything is a huge stretch, along with the same loss of traction, tires, I should say, rather, physics that they added in the Beta 19. So bikes have less traction, 250s have less power. Bike setup's way off. It's just, yeah, guys, I'm straight up rusty as hell on Supercross. We've been kind of low-key, a little bit training for the GPs, hoping to have some more race videos along the way for the MXGP season for you guys before we start running outdoors. But we've really tried. We've been trying for months on the Supercross. Like I said, guys, we just haven't been able to qualify, and as you could see why. Just not consistent enough, not good enough for it, and but we're going to see if we can finally gather our thoughts. We're riding decent. If we can just stay off the ground, I think we can run some good times. And truthfully, to be mid-pack, but be one of the only 250s in the lobby, not looking terrible. Not looking terrible. And either way, guys, if you guys haven't watched my other video about the ranked, you kind of get points based off of who you beat. So if I beat these guys with a higher rank now than me, either way, it's a plus. So we don't have to win to gain points or anything like that. It's not a point series type situation. It's more so beat the guy with a higher rank than you, and you'll move up as well in the ranks. So it's a constant dogfight with these guys. A lot of these guys, especially in the Supercross, this is a wide open one. Kind of unfortunate to see, like I said before. I really wish they still had like 250 Pro and stuff like that, like I was running before in the aerial tracks. But they do, however, I think still have the 250 and 450 separated, just not on the aerial tracks, which is, to be honest, guys, the only Supercross tracks that I have installed right now. So since our computer crashed. So yeah, guys, we're going to keep on keeping on here on a good pace. Can we actually nail these whoops and get to the end and actually run a decent time, especially being the underdog on the 250, finally getting through it? It just seems like if I carry enough speed, I'll be good. So got to click it up a notch, got to see what time I can make up. And yeah, coming around on a 59, not too bad, considering that is, I believe, what the leader's running. So yeah, we're right around pace on the 450, on the 250, so let's go get them, boys. And the curse is back, just like that. We got a couple good laps in, we were looking so good, and the front tire starts doing some weird stuff. The E-Road is here, the E-Road is obviously here to stay, and it is throwing this bike on a base setup all over the track. And this is one of the easier tracks, guys. This is definitely one of the easier aerial tracks. I love this track, and honestly, I threw it in here because it's just raw, it's real content. I got on for these two races specifically so far in Season 2. These are the only two races I have done. So don't judge the riding too hard. I just wanted to get this video out for you guys. But regardless, I do personally enjoy riding Supercross. I just wish I was a hair better at it. And I really wish I could figure out these whoops. It seems like if I come in as absolutely as fast as possible, it worked out for me, and now it's not. So I don't know, guys. Maybe a paid setup is worth it. I mean, maybe there's something I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But let's see what kind of progress we can actually make up. We didn't really lose much. We lost a lot of time, but however, we're still mid-pack in a 450 server. So let's see if the old 250 can handle itself. And kind of, well, if I can get out of the tough blocks at least. Let's lock in, boys. And then Rocky's going to come out of absolutely nowhere, probably on a similar ride to me. Horrific start. Oh, and then he's going to throw it away. I was just going to say, he seemed really fast. He was on a really good pace, and he probably just got screwed and kept making mistakes just as I was. But anyhow, on the white flag lap here, let's see if we can make any more moves, and then we'll wrap this one up, boys. And gonna throw it away again. And Rocky's gonna get by. Another rider's gonna get by. Oh man, just so unfortunate. But we're gonna still charge here to the end, and we're gonna get Rocky on cuts. Either way you look at it, pretty good battle here near the end. And I did finish first for the 250s that were in the lobbies. So gotta take the good with the bad and move forward. But yeah, guys, so Season 2, MXB Ranked, officially out now. Those of you who haven't, definitely go give it a shot. See how high you can rank. Comment below if you stayed to the end of the video, and let me know what rank you currently are, globally or vice versa. So let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking around and supporting. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. We can't do it without you guys' support. So, yeah, gonna keep on keeping on, and maybe I'll catch you guys in a ranked lobby here soon. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.